What up, dudes? So today I have a science video for you. It's a beautiful sunny day here in June in Wales, and I've combined 150 milligrams THC with 10 micrograms of LSD. I've never done this before. I've always wanted to combine weed with LSD, and I got this in the mail today, so it was like, the sun is out, the coat is here, I think it is time. I'm just gonna wear a lab coat now whenever I do these drug videos. So then I look like a scientist, which is what I am. I am a scientist. Nice to meet you. So it's 6 PM right now. I'm gonna be doing this video mostly selfie style so that I can keep walking, because I've got a location in mind that I picked out the other day when it was sunny that I want to go to film this. Something I just did was I accidentally told my neighbor what I was doing today, and he gave me a very concerned look, and hopefully he has no idea what I was talking about. I felt the need to explain why I was wearing a lab coat. So anyway, I took the THC 2 hours ago. So I'm 2 hours into that already. And then I just took the LSD, which is a microdose, but I took 10 micrograms like 10 minutes ago. Welcome to the journey. I know exactly where I'm going, so I'm excited to show you the spot. Just gotta figure out how to get there first. I've been lying on the ground and these sheep have been just walking up to me, just eating grass. They just noticed me. Anyway, this is my view at the moment. Just been staring at that, and also the forest over there. Looks real sick. I'll go there sometime. I haven't got enough time today, but I'll go there. So if I remember correctly, we followed this road for a little while. This little dude's me today. So we're gonna be going away from the mountains now towards the woods and the river you can hear down there. So I figured these two doses together, one of them would make you hallucinate. Sometimes I hallucinate a tiny bit on 10 micrograms of LSD, but I noticed my first hallucination about a few minutes into it, 10 minutes in maybe, and then I saw a second little wobble after that. 2 hallucinations so far. I'm feeling more stoned than anything else. The acid dose that I've taken is so small that it shouldn't be noticeable. So I'm basically just feeling really stoned right now. I'm trying to forget that I've even done anything else and just treat this like an edible, because I came down here before on an edible and it was really beautiful. I wish I had like a steady cam so I could keep this as steady as possible. So yeah, I came here the other day and it's so beautiful. Like there's a path going down there, path going this way. There's also one going down here. I didn't go down this one, I went down that one last time, so I'm gonna go down here. This is where I wanted to come. We made it. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna go down to the river and have a look at it, because I didn't get to see the river last time. It's so nice here, it's so green. I'm mostly just feeling stoned right now. Like really stoned. Which is what I expected, which is what I wanted. But I just, when I get too high, it's hard for me to talk. So I'm trying to find a combination that makes me able to have the same feeling, the same medical effects, but be able to talk. That's kind of what I'm expecting to get out of this. My thoughts immediately are so bizarre, like in a good way. Creatively bizarre. That's what I'm looking for. It's creative ideas. Anything that could make my day better. That's all we're all looking for, isn't it? Everybody that experiments with drugs, that's all we're looking for. Is finding the best thing to make your days better. This is a harm reduction video. I'm taking it myself so that I can find out what happens, document it for you. I'm doing these doses so that nobody else has to do it. By the way, check out merch down below. I made some new designs that up here on the screen. If you like them, friggin' go get them. I'm so stoked about them. I released them on Instagram a couple days ago, so if you saw that post, shout out to you. Thanks to everyone that's already bought one. But now I'm announcing it here on my YouTube channel. New merch, go check it out. I'm probably gonna get better at these plugs, but for now, this is what you get. We have a path going down there. There's also a path coming through here. This is way more my thing. Let's see where this one goes. is where I've ended up. I'm trying to find somewhere nice to do some hammock photography. I've accidentally scared a herd of cows over there. See them all, they all ran away from me. So I don't know where I am anymore. I'm kind of just chasing the sun at this point. I want to get some good lighting for the shot. I was going to put my hammock up around here, I just don't know where to put it. And I also don't know where the path has gone, so I'm just kind of walking through fields at this point. When I get some friends over to Wales, I'm going to go hike those mountains. Wow. This is where we're at right now. Going into this wood. I think I've decided that I want to hike to the top of the mountain up there. It's got a forest on there that I can see from my house, but I've never been to it. I want to be able to say that I've explored everything that I can see. Anyway, it's bringing me down here again. I came down here a couple days ago. You might have seen it in my Instagram video. Ah, it's so beautiful. So the path is taking me now into the woods. This is the first kind of wooded, shaded area. Wow. This little path that I found is taking me towards the sun and also towards this forest that I want to go explore. I'm just thinking like coming back, because the sun's going to be setting in about an hour. So coming back through here is going to be difficult because it's going to get really dark. We're right next to a road, but I didn't even know this path existed. The other day I went left instead of right, and then I turned back on myself this time and decided to go right instead of left. Just didn't even notice this path existed, or I ignored it the first time. But this is the direction, this is where I want to go. This is, I think, the path that takes me all the way there. The reason I'm kind of coming out here and mapping these areas out for myself is because my friends Joey and Chelsea are going to be coming to Wales soon, and I'm trying to map out some like trails for us to walk with the dogs. This is by far the most interesting one. Just because it's like, I'm in a tunnel right now. I'm in a tree tunnel. These guys are funny looking. Alright. The forest I want to go to is up ahead, but the sun is setting really quick. It's like 9:20 now. So I don't know if I should just keep on going and end up there in the dark, and then have to find my way back in the dark. I mean, the moon is pretty bright and it is a clear day, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, it's gonna be dark by the time I try and find my way back. Now I have the option to go this way, down there, or continuing this way. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I think I'm still going the right direction. The pace I'm going is not fast. Oh, there it is! That's the point I'm trying to get to right there. Dude, I can't believe this. This is where I wanted to go. I've been wanting to go there for so long. And now I'm finally doing it. I don't even care how much light is left. I'm still doing it. Yeah, this little trail is so beautiful. It's not a white rabbit, but I'm following it. I completely missed the sunset, it didn't even happen. Now I've got to find my way back home. So I came down through this meadow and then up. Now I'm just going over the top of everything. It's a lot easier. Acid urge to keep on hiking, even though the sun's gone. Like, visibility's getting difficult now. Even though the acid part just wants to keep on going. And I'm like tugging myself back that way with the weed. The weed wants me to go home and eat. But my curiosity is taking me, I think I'm finally calling it quits here. This combination of being like wire focused on the LSD is counteracting the kind of sedativeness of the THC. So my eyes are like struggling to focus on stuff, and because of the lack of light now, it's getting quite difficult. So I think this is a good time to now call it quits on this beautiful day. Wow. I didn't get the Instagram I was looking for, but who cares, come out tomorrow. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be sleeping tonight, because I'm going to edit this tonight and try and get it up ready for tomorrow. So I'm probably not going to sleep very much. 10:20 now PM, and I'm going home now, calling it quits. I'm probably going to put this in my bag now so I can just run. It's about an hour away, so I'm just going to run it and try and do it in 30 minutes. What a beautiful day. Daytime. I've been up all night, kind of wired. The edible wore off as soon as I got home, pretty much. I wish that I wasn't awake right now. I wish I was asleep. Right, so it's the next day. What the heck happened? So it started to rain when we got to the spot. We didn't make it into the forest, but we made it to the mountain right next under the forest, basically. And I now know how to get there, which is sick. There's 2 different ways to get there. Because I went there one way and came back in a different way. It's actually really easy to get to, I just didn't even try. So I achieved something. I wanted to go for a little hike. It started to rain, the sun was already set, it was like 10 PM by the time I left there. So I just kind of ran down the mountain in the dark, right across all the roads, and then made it back to my house. By the time I got home, the weed had kind of worn off, and then I was just wired by the microdose. That's what it kind of does. It's like having a caffeine high for the entire day with no come down. So it's been a couple days now since it happened, and I just wanted to explain a little bit of what I was feeling. 2 hours into the edible, I took the acid, and then went for my walk. Generally, when I'm stoned, I love to go in nature, just wander around, because I'm not very productive when I'm on weed. So I like to do things that don't require too much brain function, and then that allows me to have creative thoughts, which I can then use the next day to make stuff. The acid usually gives me energy and kind of outside the box thinking, but obviously the dose was so small that it's hard to like really make a video on it. The stuff that I was on was Rick Simpson oil. Here's a little bit of information about it. It's RSO, it comes in a syringe, but you can squeeze it and put it on any kind of edible. I put it on an apricot. I'd like to quickly explain that I'm taking this so that no one else has to. I'm not promoting the use of legal or illegal drugs. This is purely for harm reduction and scientific education. We're all curious, and I want to do the work for you so that you guys don't have to take it. I think the next step for me, because this test was very inconclusive, the next step for me now is to do a high dose of LSD with a high dose of THC to see what happens. And maybe take them at the same time instead of taking one first and the second. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, please leave a like on the video. Leave a comment on any kind of substance that you know that I would take, and any kind of combination that I could probably try. If it's a combination that I'm not willing to try, I'll find someone who is willing to try it, and then I'll document them. So I'd like to get some more people on the channel trying things that I'm not willing to try. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was more of a vlog than anything. It was very pleasant, I should say that. It was very pleasant, I enjoyed it, but I don't really know what it's useful for. Those 2 doses together, I don't know what you could get out of it. And yeah, the second half, when I got home, I was basically just in a zombie state. I didn't really do anything, because I was just so tired from running. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.